Hello and welcome to another episode of Miners of the Nexus. Today it's I, Rastral, Double F,
hello,
Dengonzo,
hi,
and Bardock Germs.
Hey there.
We'll be doing another small build today. It's gonna be a Japanese temple-y thing on the top of this beautiful snowy mountain. And what we've been doing is, this wasn't waterlogged whatsoever. There wasn't a river here or a stream or what do you call these? River? Stream? Lake. So there wasn't no lake here. We've filled it in with this glowstone block so that it's easier to remove once we want to take it off.
Do you know my favorite lake?
No.
Lake Titicaca.
Titicaca.
Whatever
Actually,
floats your
really.
boat. Whatever floats your boat.
So you see this poor sheep has just committed suicide, because what we'll be doing is flooding all of this area. We leave one layer of water, and when we get these lights off, everything underneath here will flood. So all these sheep and cows will effectively drown. Poor animals. Then once we have this frozen lake, well, it's not going to be frozen, hopefully, but once we have this lake, we'll start making the temples on either side.
I was thinking, you know, in between the two waterfalls,
Yeah,
there's like a cabin,
yeah.
and I think it's screaming out for a dragon's head opening there.
Yep. We have completely flooded this area now, and Double F is already breaking it. I'm going to show you from the bottom here. So as we go breaking the blocks, you can see the whole area will flood, and the plan is, hopefully it works out well and everything floods evenly and we have a nice little lake going on. Don't think it matters which way you flood. It doesn't have to be systematic or anything. Just break everything.
I hear some ogre noises.
Yeah. It's an orc.
Oak.
Why do orcs make those noises?
Maybe they have constipation.
Surely dynamite would have been quicker.
He's on a roll. The orc's in a roll. On a roll.
The oaks in a row.
Half row.
Orc rolls.
I like to use glowstone because that way you know what you're breaking. But this probably isn't going to be very easy to do on adventure mode, because it's going to be pretty expensive.
Yep.
Might be better to use glass or something like that.
Uh-oh. No. That won't work, man, because it's underwater.
I'm gonna try something.
So let's see Dengonzo's test. Gonna have to hurry up, or else they're gonna break everything before you get your test done.
Don't break it. Don't break it. Wait.
Too slow.
Take a break.
Way too slow. Wait. Double F. Double F. Double F. Double F. Wait. Double F. Whoa!
What?
Yeah, it sort of worked, but it took longer than to...
Preparation took longer than actually just breaking all those blocks.
Yeah, Double F nearly broke everything. If we hadn't stopped him, he probably would have broken everything. Before you actually...
Experiment.
Oh yeah,
Experiment.
fair enough. Okay, so that's the whole area flooded now.
Sorry.
What?
Fly up and look at it from this angle.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's kind of shaped like Lago di Garda.
We are now gonna get started with the temples and the bridge. So I think I'll be doing the bridge, and Double F, Dengonzo and Bardock Jones will be tackling the temples. We've added the bases of the temples and a small blueprint or red print of the bridge. Dengonzo is filling in because we had to make the bases pretty big so that the temple inside isn't that small, so that you can move inside. And Dengonzo has had to extend the mountain, so he's making the mountain bigger at the moment. And you can see Double F is already starting to build the temple.
Making a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah, never better said. Might have noticed the waterfall is now wider. It looked a bit puny in between these two temples. It was much thinner before, and now it's wider. You can also see the temples going on quite smoothly, slowly but surely, looking good. And here you can see these pink trees. These are supposed to be the Japanese tree, the cherry blossoms, the sakura tree. And I'll show you how I done it. It's pretty simple. Just get a tree and swap out the leaves for pink wool. Double F would love this.
Yep, I do indeed.
And then once you do that, you basically finish wrap all the tree in pink wool. At the bottom here you can add this pink carpet so that it looks like some of the leaves have fallen off, some of the flowers have fallen off. And I added a few of these alliums, which I have no idea what it is, but they're pink too and they look cool underneath the actual trees. We've come across a slight problem over here, and that is that when the lake actually froze, it's completely frozen. As we had hold on, I'm explaining. As we had I said hold on, I'm explaining. As we had only as we had only filled one layer with water, when that froze, all the water underneath disappeared too. So it works when it won't freeze, but when it's a frozen lake, that technique doesn't work. So what Dengonzo has had to do, I think, is manually fill in the whole lake. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Yes, Commander. You see, Commander, and fill from the ice down, and it fills up nicely.
Yep. And Bardock Germs and Double F are here doing the twin temples. As you can see, getting along again nicely.
Got some half slabs for the top of the roof to make it look more slanted, and stairs for the bottom. Some supports done with upside down stairs, and yeah, the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah,
some nice details here, like these red torches, redstone torches, to make it look like lanterns, and some adornments here on the side. So yeah, it's starting to look good. And I haven't done the bridge yet because I started working on a little side project and I got a bit sidetracked. But if you look here, I'm trying to build a dragon. So that's a dragon, supposedly. And I thought it was going to be smaller. And when I started building it, it started encroaching into the, or getting into the side of the mountain here. So what we decided to do is we're gonna do a tail coming out of this little cave over here, and it's as if like the dragon's tail is coming out this hole, this cave, and his head is bursting out this side of the mountain. So I've completed the dragon here. I took off the tree because it was a bit in the way, and I'll explain what it's supposed to be. As I said before, we wanted to make it look like it was coming out of the mountain on different parts of the mountain. So the tail is coming out of this hole here, and then you got the head over here sticking out. One of the arms breaking through this part over there, and the other arm clasping onto the side of this tower over there. The other hand. So he's got a firm grip on the tower.
Gotta say, he looks beautiful.
Thank you.
And he kind of reminds me of a charming troll that I know.
Yeah, certain troll. And a little progress report here on the towers. They're coming up quite nicely. Again, I like all these gilded parts here with the gold and all that stuff. And then down here, Dengonzo is busy with the bridge. We'll continue working hard on it and get back to you in a jiffy. We're finishing off the roof. As you can see, this one's already done. Dengonzo did it.
I didn't.
Sorry, sorry. Bardock Germs did it. Dengonzo is still busy with the bridge, and Double F is filling in the little extras here, the lights and all that. I'll show you how we did this last part, so that it looks like it's sticking out on that direction. Well, basically you just go adding these blocks like diagonally. See, red blocks diagonally, and then from here you just filling with stairs from one end to the other, this way, up to here, up to the red block. So they go diagonally and one outwards all the time. And that's the other side here. It's annoying. The actual stairs, building with stairs, is annoying.
I hate it.
Yeah, because if you place it wrong, maybe you place it here, it goes sideways, and if you place it here like that, it goes upside down. Then you place it next to another one, and you know.
It's even more annoying on survival. You got to cut each one off after you make a mistake.
Yeah. Remember.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed when there's a bit of lag as well. You put it the right way, and then suddenly it magically shifts itself to
another place, another direction.
That's particularly infuriating.
Yep. So at the top of the roof here, we've got some slabs. I was gonna say, remember when you actually had to break stairs with your hands, and it took forever to take one off? That was annoying. Because if you broke it with an axe, you didn't get the stair back. You lost it. I'm just gonna finish off here with one stair. Thing is, as I said before, Bardock Jones did this, and I have to copy. Like, I've got to go back and forth and make sure I'm doing it properly.
I've sort of abandoned you as well.
Yeah, you abandoned me. So Double F has done most of this tower, and I just started helping out at the end. But I think he got fed up
I needed a break.
and left me. So this is...
Plus, I think with intricate works like that, I think less people is better, I think.
Yeah,
Less is more.
that's totally true. Because then you get in the way of the other guy's building. So I robbed your project, really. You could say that. I robbed you of your project.
I think he gladly gave it away.
Yeah. After doing the entire tower on my own, it was a welcome break.
So slowly, if you go copying, you should have an exact copy. It's not completely finished, the top. I need the screening here, the gold screen here, and the roof. I have to fill it in with some oak wood, but I'll show you what Tengonzo is doing. Still haven't finished, but it's nearly there. The bridge. So you come from one, you can access one tower from another tower. You need to do some stairs going up to this one, though.
Yeah, I'm finished there.
Yeah, later on. And now I'm going to go into, like, if
Right.
Double F lets me, into Bardock Chumsler's temple. So you've got some praying areas here, I suppose, at the bottom. Isn't that
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's pretty much. I've actually been to Japan, and I'm trying to copy from what I saw there roughly, but I have no idea how the Shinto religion goes. But yeah, they have like these aren't chairs. These are actually like desk things where they kneel on,
Right.
and then you've got like the shrine here. So I think that's, if anybody knows more about Shinto religion than I do, then correct me on that if you like. You look up to the ceiling, that we've got some patterns on the roofs as well. That's also very prominent in.
Yeah, that's a beautiful. It looks like the thing you use to make tripwires, the hooks.
Oh yeah, it was meant to be a fish.
Right.
So yeah, and then up here I was trying to make one of those big drums that the
Yeah.
samurai used to
Dong.
use. Yeah, a bongo or some sort of gong or drum.
Dong,
Just,
dong, 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 dong. Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah. I was going to put a bell, but usually the temple bells are on the outer side of the temple. There's like a structure, wooden structure, red wooden structure. And there's a big, like, long golden bell or like a greenish looking
Yeah.
bell,
Nice.
copper bell. So yeah, we might do that later on. Because Frodo's Foot was saying that he likes this build so much that we might consider continuing with it and maybe making it bigger. I don't know.
Extending the village or the town.
The temple on the mountain, then maybe having like a Japanese village at the bottom
At the
or a
bottom,
Chinese
yeah.
village,
Yeah.
Asian village.
Could be
So, yeah,
done.
that's-
Maybe a few more buildings up here as well. Could be done. So what do you guys think? Do you want us to carry on with this type of build? The Asian, Chinese, Japanese build? What do you think? Is it worth it? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
We have now finished the temples and the interiors and everything. I don't want to show you too much because there'll be a flyover at the end of the video, so you can see it's in its full glory in the flyover. Just going to show you the inside of this temple, which Double F did. Little tour over here.
Yeah, we've got these twin samurais on either side.
Yo.
And we've got the sacred temple flowers.
Very sacred.
If you look up, there's also a yin and yang on the ceiling. This is obviously a place of tranquility.
Yep.
Until somebody is breaking things outside. It had to be the oak.
So this way up to the next floor. This temple only has 2 floors. The other one has 3.
Yeah. And there's a reason for that. The sacred tree of Mentula.
Yeah.
I think
similar
Bard
to
of
the
Gems
lake.
came up with a pretty good name for the flowers, the sacred flowers, the Mentulips.
That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe. Hope you've liked our build, and see you next time. Goodbye.
See you.
Sayonara!
Bye bye.
Arigato gozaimasu.
What?
Arigato gozaimasu.
One of these drunk monks, after having too much sake, comes down this way. Din, 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 din. And he thinks it's pretty safe until whoa!
Nasty.